Hello, everybody. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to Patriots Day. Yes, it's 9/11. I'm at home. I'm not in Manhattan. I'm wearing my USA colors because USA will live forever. Stars and Stripes forever, baby. Anyway, now we're going to do another review. This is a 24 movie that came out, an American action movie, even though half of the cast isn't, but we'll get to that. Directed by David Leitch, who's a good director. He did Deadpool 2 and one of the John Wick movies. Written by Drew Pearce, yeah, not a good writer. Loosely based on the 1980s TV show, which I saw the first 2 seasons of. The plot follows a stuntman, Ryan Gosling, who's Canadian, working on his ex-girlfriend, Emily Blunt, who's not American, so screw you. Directorial debut action film, only to find himself involved in a conspiracy surrounding the film's lead actor, Aaron Taylor Johnson, another Brit. The cast also features Hadding Waddingham, Teresa Palmer, who's a cameo, Stephanie Sue, who's also a cameo, and Winston Duke, the guy from Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This is the Fall Guy. Yeah, this movie sucked, guys. I know why this movie flopped. It's not badly directed, it's just badly written, and it's just all over the place. It doesn't know what it wants to be. This movie is either 1 minute it's an action film, then it's a sci-fi movie, then it's a comedy, then it's a drama, then it's a thriller. Pick one, guys. Don't pick four. Pick one. That was the problem with this over Deadpool 2. It doesn't know what it wants to be. And it clocks in at 2 hours and 6 minutes. Why? This could have been 1 hour and 35 minutes and it would have been fine. That movie they're making, Metal Storm, that looks awesome. That looks like a wannabe Dune or Mad Max Fury Road or something like that. Something interesting. This movie just did not interest me. I was bored throughout most of it. Ryan Gosling's he's charming, but he can't save this movie like he did with Barbie. The budget was $125 million to $150 million, and it made a 181. It bombed. It deserved to. How could you have a movie with such an amazing soundtrack? You got Phil Collins and a bunch of others in the soundtrack, and it's amazing music, but why is it in this movie? You're not James Gunn, David Leitch. I'm sorry, but he's more successful than you. He made the biggest summer movie, a superhero movie of the entire summer, and yeah, it beat Marvel this year. The Fall Guy came out in March of 2024 and it was released in the US in May. The film received generally positive reviews. I don't know why. I thought it sucked. It was very underwhelming. And it underperformed at the box office. Yeah, that's keeping it lightly. Losing the studio $150 million. Again, you deserve that, Universal, for pumping out this turd in March when it came out, and then May when it came out here. It was just boring. These actors do nothing for me. I like Ryan Gosling, but he can't save this movie. Blunt, I told you, I never liked her in anything. Aaron Taylor Johnson, he was only good in Godzilla. He was okay, and he was good in Age of Ultron. After that, I don't care. Kick-Ass was a failure. He was a failure as Kraven the Hunter. He sucked in 28 years later. I don't care about that. Hannah Waddingham, I already said I don't like her. I just reviewed whatchamacallit, what was she in? I forgot. Not Mission Impossible, the other thing I reviewed. Damn it, I forgot. What was it? Whatever she was in. She's in too much. She plays this SJW producer, like Kathleen Kennedy, and she has the gall in the movie to say, oh, by the way, no, it's toxic masculinity. Yeah, it's not toxic masculinity. There's none of that in this movie. The most toxic guy in this movie is Aaron Taylor Johnson. Stephanie Sue, she's underused. She's in the movie for like 5 minutes in a chase scene. That's awesome, but it could have been done better. You got Teresa Palmer. I never liked her. She's Iggy Star. You got Winston Duke. He tries. He's the black guy. You have the dog, who's kind of cool. Jean-Claude is a German Shepherd that follows the thing in French. But like I said, I don't like to read subtitles. You have some cameos I like. Lee Majors is from the original show. Heather Thomas is from the original show. You have Jason Momoa in a cameo and credited as himself as the Aaron Taylor Johnson's replacement. And also the locations are fine. It's in Sydney, Australia, which I'm not crazy about, but it's a better place than England. But here, it's boring, guys. I got more fun out of the Ghostbusters movies, like Afterlife and Frozen Empire, because at least they were shorter than this. They were not 2 hours and 6 minutes. No Ghostbusters movie has been that long, except for the remake. And I don't know what I don't know what the critics saw in this movie. This is supposed to be an American action movie. Where are the American actors? Why are you using a Brit and a freaking and a Canadian? Even though he's a good actor, he's not American. That's why people are sick and tired of Hollywood, because they have to constantly be in everything. Oh yeah, she was in Lilo and Stitch. She was the voice of that alien. But yeah, I'm sick of you, Hannah. Go away. Please go away. I don't want to see you in Dune 3. The website consensus reads, with action, comedy, romance, and a pair of marvelous match stars, The Fall Guy might be the rare mainstream movie with something to entertain everybody. That's a lie, Rotten Tomatoes. It did not entertain me. The romance sucked. Ryan Gosling had more chemistry with Margot Robbie, and they're not even lovers in that movie. It felt bloated and boring and pointless. Deadpool 2 was a much better movie than this, and John Wick 2 or whatever David Leitch did. Yeah, writing for RogerEberts.com, Brian Tallarico said that The Fall Guy feels like a pushback against all the CGI-heavy, characterless, humorless blockbusters that have been coming off lately. IGN called the film a self-reflective love letter. It's not a reflective love letter. I hated the movie. I thought the movie was boring. It's easily Leitch's worst movie that I've seen, because I saw Deadpool 2 in the theater. I was laughing hysterically. That has more American actors than this. What else has he directed? And Drew Pearce this is the guy that ruined Iron Man 3. Do I even need to say anything else? He ruined the twist of the Mandarin, making him an actor instead. Let's see what else Leitch has directed. Besides the ones he did Bullet Train, but I haven't seen that, because again, that also has Brits. Atomic Blonde, that's decent, but it could have been better with a, yeah, he directed the first John Wick, Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, decent, but it didn't need any Brits in it. Just Jason Statham, that's all we needed. This is easily his worst. Easily, because I can't sit through this again. I'd rather sit through Hobbs and Shaw again. He produced the first John Wick. He didn't direct it. It says uncredited. Chad Stahelski directed the first one. How to Rob a Bank. That's coming out next year. It's filming. Who's in this one? Brian Grazer. Nicholas Hoult. Yeah, no thanks. I just saw him in Superman. I don't want to see him again. I'm tired of seeing these Brits taking over our thing. This is our cinema, USA, not a bunch of bentos taking all of our jobs and making us feel empty. But anyway, that's my rant on The Fall Guy. It has some good things in it, some decent action, a good soundtrack, and Ryan Gosling tries. But the rest of the movie, the plot's not interesting. It's too long. It doesn't know what it wants to be, and there's way too many Brits in this movie. I told you, I'm over them. Look at me. Do I look like a Brit to you? I'm not. I'm all American. So if that offends you, screw you. This is an American holiday. Anyway, thanks for watching my videos, guys. Acknowledge me, and my next review will be like tomorrow or Saturday. So I'll see you then. Screw Fall Guy 2024. Deserve to bomb. Later.